So wait, do you just call him Jeff, or is there a nickname? Like,
Sometimes
does he call you brother because you're black and you're his only black mate? Like, how does it?
Jeff?
The relationship?
Nah, the thing is, right? I've really met him on like Skype and shit because of this whole Rona shit. So I haven't really met him yet, but he can say it if he wants. One time, I'll give him one word. I mean, one time use.
Nah,
not the N-word. No. The brother. He can call me the brother. No. He's not using the N-word. No.
I was gonna say money talks, man.
No. Hell no.
Money talks.
Fuck no.
Juju J, producer extraordinaire. Yeah, that's it today.
Penny seconds, what's going on, guys? Let's go. Let him shoot TV. Final whistle. I'm back. We're all back. Let's go. Me and Juju together since... When's this from? First week?
Yeah.
Second week, maybe? This guy used to be depressed. Look how happy his face is now. Hey. Tough times never last.
I told him.
Tough times never last.
Only
tough people last.
I think, guys, this will be the case, but...
Sounds like this is crazy. This is the first time we've actually been sitting on the pod together.
Crazy.
Damn, man.
Big niggas rule the world.
Yes, sir. Big Brother's winning.
It's the Gabbana brothers.
Maxi G.
I'm fresh off the PJ. Time difference of Sydney, the jet lag's fucking killing me a bit. But, you know, some of us work then go to the pod. Others don't. So it's a cold world, but I'm colder.
Do you want to do this week? I've been doing a lot.
All right, man. Well, make sure you like, then you share, then you subscribe. You watch the full video. Send it to your family. If your parents use WhatsApp like African parents, send it through there. You know what to do. Let them shoot. Final whistle. Let's go.
See, like, I don't know what to say, actually. I reckon Arsenal could make top 5. Not top 4. Top 4 is a bit too much.
Why?
I don't think they have the squad depth like other teams do at the moment.
I'll allow that.
Just because these guys are just kind of forming now. Arteta's kind of like assembling a starting 11. Like, closely. He's getting there closely. But he still has to play that stupid idiot, Yubieng, when he comes back.
No, don't chat.
He does.
No,
he does.
You're
You're not going to pay him $400K to just sit on the bench.
I want to say it's like 50-50 at the moment. ESR playing great. I think they've finally figured out which players are like absolute starters.
But
That's what we do.
But top 4?
Yeah.
That's ours.
Yeah, 100.
Fair place. That's what we're fighting for, baby.
100.
Back yourself, baby.
100.
Riley, don't be a little bitch.
Let's
Back
be
yourself.
consistent. Let's be real with this. Yo, Chelsea are at 38 points. These Donnies were licking up the league for almost the whole season. They were number 1 at the top. Now they're number 3. And where are we? We're number 4 at 32 points.
Boy.
That's only 6 points below us.
Quick math.
Yo, I'm spitting because I'm so hot.
Trigonometry.
Bro, trigonometry. It's triangles. It's trapper. It's WAP season. We ain't here to play, bro. People are out here saying Arsenal ain't staying top 4. People talking about we don't got depth. Yo, we just finding our form now.
Talk your shit.
We are going up. The way we're gonna move for the rest of the season, these lot don't know.
Talk your shit, baby.
You got to back your boys. Arsenal, you know, we're capable of finishing top 4. It's going to be tough, I'm not going to lie. But I think we're starting to build good momentum. We can see that we've got a game plan now. Our football is starting to really come out. We're starting to see the way we're playing. The young guys are stepping up. You're seeing players improve like Martinelli. It's looking good. Defensively, we're sturdy.
First off, I'd like to start off by saying, I told you guys you didn't want to listen. When we get our team back, when we get our players back, Arsenal will be a different side. We're in December. We're in top 4. We're points ahead of West Ham. They're not catching us. And if Chelsea think they're in the title race, then they're also in the race for top 4 because the difference between City and Chelsea is the same as Arsenal and Chelsea. So, who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
You know, December and January, well, December's nearly done, but January, the winter months are very tough. Teams are going to strengthen in January, most likely.
United's going to start picking up points.
Mm-hmm.
Spurs, new management. They're going on a bit of a run now. They're going to start picking up points.
West Ham are still
And
there.
you've got teams like West Ham as well.
I just don't know if Arsenal have it in them, but look,
I don't reckon.
they are the 4th place team. They've been known for that. It's possible.
Obviously, our challenges are, the big 3 teams, but I think if we can consistently take points off the teams outside of the top 4, that's what you need, because that's the difference. In the past, Arsenal, dropping out of the top 4 was because we lost away, to the lower ranked teams, or we drop points at home. But we're not dropping points at home. We're doing well.
Everyone said Arsenal spending the most amount of money. They're signing all these players, rubbish players, terrible signing, spending too much money on players not worth it. Apart from maybe Odegaard, who's starting to pick up his performances now, every other signing has been completely outstanding. Ramsdale in goals, one of the best keepers in the league. Tomiyasu, one of the best right-backs in the league. Ben White and Gabriel forming maybe top 3, top 4 best partnerships in the Premier League at the moment. Lokonga, great squad depth. Who else did they
Tavares,
sign?
good squad depth.
Tavares, good squad depth. And then you have Smith Rowe breaking out, Saka finding form again, Lacazette back in the squad where he belongs. Arsenal, good, man.
Against United, Everton, we dropped off. Drillers and Trappers too wasn't working.
Facts.
He went back to the drawing board.
Yep.
He went to Trappo, K-Trap.
Yes, sir. We
He
brought out
played-
the big waps.
Boy, he played pick and mix. I feel young like the Euros. Saka, baby.
Bow.
And look at Saka now, taking on players, doing the cha-cha. Oi.
Diligent.
Man.
But if what's her name, Queen Elizabeth, cancels the year again due to COVID reasons, you could see yourself in the top 4 again.
Why?
Just because that's what she did last time. Remember? Didn't she cancel the league? Didn't she not? What's his name? Pep?
Yes,
This
yes.
is Pep's bald head. This is Elizabeth.
Yes. That's good.
That's my wife, Charlotte. I don't think Tottenham are going to do anything to, I guess, rock up that top 5. I think this is just, they'll be in the top 7 maybe. I don't think they have that.
I mean, I feel like they got a couple games in hand. All it takes is 2 wins out of the 3,
Yeah.
and they're 5th. They're 4th, 5th.
Yeah.
So you never know. I feel like Tottenham, they've got an energy about them. They played hungry. It looked like they were creating much more chances than they've created it since the start of the season.
That's true.
So for me, it's possible. And as much as defensively and even in midfield to a degree they're weak, they didn't look too bad. And they've got a lot that they're built on in comparison to with the previous manager. So I see them doing pretty well, but you never know.
Hey, man, you're kind of good at convincing people.
Tottenham are threat under Conte, man. Fuck Tottenham.
Always and forever.
I do like Conte as a manager, though. I loved him at Chelsea.
Maybe top 8 if they're lucky. And I like Son. That brother moves, and he scored. He scored. I like when that brother scores because I feel like he deserves to score. I don't even think Harry Kane deserves to score. How are you meant to be one of the best strikers in the Prem and not be able to finish?
I believe they've got 3 games in hand, or maybe
When
2.
you're taking a point off Liverpool as well.
Yeah, it wasn't the strongest Liverpool team, but
But still a Liverpool team.
it's Conte, man. He's always gonna have a great side, a tough side to play against.
Very defensive.
A
manager.
threat, though. I don't know. A threat to who is the question? Like a threat to the 4th place,
That's what I was about to say. 4th and 5th.
I don't think they're a threat to us, Liverpool or City.
This is exactly why I was saying that City is ahead of Liverpool. Tottenham hasn't played in weeks. The players haven't trained in weeks. It's a new coach. They've literally just got to the game, being like, guys, let's do our best, and they should have won the game. So, look, to me, if I was a Liverpool fan, I'm extremely disappointed because you shouldn't be losing to a side that hasn't played many games recently. New manager.
Tottenham. They hadn't played for about 17 games. like Mike said, they rocked up to their stadium for the first time. They needed a stadium tour because they hadn't been there in so long. Yeah, and these guys, they fucking set up nicely. Conte had them set up nice. They had the most clear chances in the game. Liverpool looked very shaky. And they, if it wasn't for poor finishing, they would have won that game 4-5.
My brother Kane did not want to play this season. This brother, I swear there's a Horcrux on this brother. He was moving like Harry Potter. He said, let me just score so my fans will be a little bit happy. Just one goal there. I can't put the rest of the 4 that I missed in the back of the net.
It's a prime example of racism.
When we go into the game with a midfield 3 of Milner,
It's a Liverpool topic now.
Morden, and Naby Keita, that was our midfield 3.
Who's the second one?
Morden. He's an 18-year-old DM.
No one said do that.
So do you know the reason we did that?
Do
you know the reason we
was
did
World
that?
Keeper of the Year Alisson playing?
Yep.
Was best ever right back better than Cafu playing?
Who said that?
Yep. Was Matip best centre back for our team this year playing? Yep. Was 50 mil Konate playing? Yep. Was Team of the Year Robbo playing? Yep. Was Naby Lad best African 50 mil signing? Yes. Was Mo Salah world's best ever player, best African player of all time, top scorer of the league playing? Was Juju Man Sadio Mane second best African player of all time playing? Yeah. Was Diego Gol Jota 45 mil Portuguese best striker? Was he playing? Yeah.
All right, so
Continue.
We already know. Tottenham ain't really out here doing bits. And Liverpool came out there with a shaky warrior midfield. And they still drew your ass. Bro, how's that possible? Like, I don't even really understand. If that was the best football you can play all season, I'm worried for Tottenham.
They should have beat you.
but they didn't.
Yeah.
We drew with Tottenham.
You dropped points.
Firstly, game changes. Harry Kane gets a red card. He should have got a red card. Paul Tierney is easily the worst referee the Premier League's ever seen. Red card. 35th minute, Diego Jota gets taken out in the box. Should have had a pen.
Oh yeah, Diego Jota.
VAR.
So
VAR,
last week when Salah does a dive in the box, clear pen, mate, clear pen. But Diego Jota, he gets taken out in the box. Should be a pen. You can't get every decision you want. You got a decision last week that didn't go your way.
You just have to get right decisions.
Last week you got a pen that wasn't a pen. This week you didn't get a pen. What are you complaining about? It evened out.
Complaining because we didn't
It evened
get the
out.
pen.
It evened out.
We're complaining because we didn't get the pen.
It evened out.
So you just think that something that
So
happens
you should have
at
dropped
any
points
time-
last week. You dropped them this week.
Well, we
There you
shouldn't
go.
Look, Tottenham did play well. This
Deserve to win.
That was their best game in the whole entire season. Deserved to win, and they still fucking drew. So what are we saying? Are we saying Tottenham is going to move strong for the rest of the season?
Hell no.
I don't think Tottenham's finishing above Arsenal.
Hey. No, you can go, man.
I come in here every morning before our game day, and I'm like, you know what this is actually? This is that feeling I used to get when we finished 10th in the league, 11th in the league. It's just, I'm not convinced we're going to win games anymore. This morning, the game against Wolves was a prime example. Last night I told these guys we're going to draw. I got a fellow Chelsea supporter in Donny, shout out Donny, or Anthony Timotheo. I said, Donny, we're going to draw to Wolves. He said, what the fuck is wrong with you? I said, Donny, just wait and you'll see. I didn't even try to argue with him. I just said, Donny, we're going to draw. And what happened? We drew.
COVID.
What the fuck is going on with Chelsea? I'll break it down for you dickheads. First of all, it's not a crisis, okay? Like, we've drawn 2 games. We lost that one to West Ham. We beat Leeds, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. It's not a crisis. It's a crisis because we were performing so well, and then we've had a little bit of a dip in form, so people think it's a crisis.
These Chelsea fans, they flew all the way from Lagos. They got to the stadium, found out they weren't allowed in, and cursed the team.
Yeah.
And now they're
They put a hex on
dropping
him.
points, cuz.
There's only ever
They're
been...
dropping points.
One of them shook Tucker's hand 8 games ago.
He got
And
COVID.
he's now playing in Nigerian league and he scored 88 goals. The guy's gone back to Nigeria, he's playing 88 goals in 7 games. And Lukaku hasn't scored for 15 games.
They did that, what's it called? What's the movie with Kevin Durant? Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck.
Lukaku's skill is now Nigerian guy.
Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Thunderstruck. There is a Nollywood Freaky Friday. And that's what happened, cuz. Chelsea do not look like a threatening side at all. They drew the Wolves.
You look at the lineup, the front three of Ziyech, Pulisic, and Mount. That's not a league-winning team.
Lucky they didn't have Chang Hee Huan.
Boy.
You're lucky they didn't have him. That's an easy 2 goals for my brother.
Donnies don't know how to fucking move the ball around the pitch. Why were they shook? The weather out there looked a little bit techie too. Maybe that's
Mason
part of
Mount
the
looked
reason.
Like a dickhead.
Look what happens when you go to the Midlands. Look what happens when you go to the Midlands. You draw with the Midlands.
You know,
Millions is out there saying, laga, laga.
Apart from like what you said, everything you said, I feel like we need to take more chances as well. Like those last 2 games, we missed a lot of good chances. Pulisic, that last one, Mount, right in front of goal, and yeah, like you said, we need to figure out what our front 3 is because it's changing every week.
I just need Lukaku to play a string of games. I don't care if we're not getting anything out of him. Other players can fucking, I just need him to get confidence back, and I need him to start scoring, whether they're tap-ins or fucking whatever. He just needs to start scoring. 2022 needs to be like a big year for him.
It's weird because I feel like you got a great manager, but it's almost like he doesn't have the player type that he needs to destroy teams. Like, for example, Liverpool, they might play ugly, but they're going to win games.
100%.
You know what I mean? Yeah. They got dudes who they're going to score you goals, they're going to win games. Man City's the same. They don't need a striker, but their playing style means they can get cut back goals inside the box, no problem. But it almost feels like for you guys, your system just doesn't work with the players that you have.
Could use them both.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think Chelsea do have the squad depth, but it's just weird at the moment. They don't look clinical. They don't look like they're really taking the hold of the game. Their rotation seems to be too frequent, and the players are just not getting used to playing with each other. Pulisic playing 9 is strange because he offered absolutely nothing.
It's strange.
And they're relying heavily on their wing backs. Reece James was playing 10 at one point. He was playing centre mid. Right wing, my God, he looked to be the outlet for every single thing that they did. And
Tuchel's a little bitch.
Yeah, well,
This guy plays 3 at the back. Most dead formation. 5, whatever you want to call it.
it's long.
Cause after, you show up your defense, go to your fullback. You got the fullbacks to play for the back. You got the midfield. Add one more into the midfield.
It's also
You're
up a
losing
little
the
bit.
battles there. What?
We move.
I'm waiting for them to drop points.
It'll happen.
I'm going to give it to your life
It'll happen.
as soon as you drop points, straight out.
We're like,
I'm ready.
we're like a wounded lion at the moment.
Like I'm gonna be in your DMs all day.
People like poking at us and shit, and it's just like,
All day.
don't wake up that fucking.
Don't poke him on his bad day.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm squinting now.
Be
I'm not trying to
all
be
your
sexy.
DMs.
I just have a headache.
Chrissa, Tom, Sam. I'm gonna be in all your DMs.
Hadam Jeremy's getting excited because Arsenal played a few good games.
You're gonna bring that dice squad to carpet? We're gonna eat you! Bro, we're gonna eat you like fresh ugali! We're gonna eat you like that raw cassava! Bro,
Hey, talk.
it's fufu! It's fufu season! It's fufu season!
Stop talking
It's
dinka.
big nigga
Stop
season.
talking dinka. Stop
Bro,
talking dinka.
we're linking you
Stop talking
up!
dinka, cuz.